So Easter Sunday, and we have Matthew's account of the empty tomb, of how the two Marys go and the angel descends, and there is that amazing moment when the guards are rendered as dead men, as it says. Authority and worldly rule rendered null and void compared to the glorious splendour of God appearing. And Mary, afraid, and twice in Matthew's reading the angel says, "Don't be afraid, don't be afraid." Jesus says, "Don't be afraid," when they meet him, but they greet him in that circular way, just like the Magi first knelt in the nativity scene and worshipped Jesus. So did the two Marys. They worshipped him because they were just obviously overcome with joy at what had been the most appalling situation through Good Friday and what happened on Saturday. And Matthew's reading, of course, starts with that marvellous thing after the Saturday, after the Sabbath, then came this morning. And what would the emotions have been like for people who had walked and loved Jesus, walked with him and loved him through those years, to see him cruelly murdered on the Friday, and then of course on the Saturday? How would you spend that day? How would you be? And they would have gathered there inconsolable. But they didn't all go to the tomb, did they? It was only the two Marys. Only they went, and what they saw changed the whole of the world's history. What they saw, that inexplicable rising from death, proof beyond all proof that Jesus was God in human form, that God had come to show what life in all its fullness was all about. And here now, no longer bound in a particular time and place, because there was a moment, wasn't there, in the whole of the world, however many people lived there, that only two people knew that Jesus was risen. And so it's no surprise today that not everybody knows that for themselves either. But what an amazing explosion. What an amazing release. God free for all people in all places through all time. Everyone, back to Wesley's amazing four alls, everyone can know themselves to be loved by God, because everyone is God's special child. This is amazing good news. And our calling, of course, is to be like the two Marys, to not be afraid, but to go and tell others, to go and show other people that this is real for them just as it is for us. And we do that through our actions as much as our words. The Great Commission to go out and tell all people that Jesus is risen. And what that means is that 24/7, this life and the next, closeness, nearness, intimate relationship with the God who made us. That's to be truly alive and truly at peace and so filled with joy.